Well, hi Lupin Lovers, it's David from the Lupin Co here. I'm up at our Catalina farm and it's just on the end of seeding, so all of the lupins are in and they've emerged and it looks to be a really good start to the season. We had Cyclone Saroja come through and behind you I can see lots and lots of trees have been knocked down. And behind me you can see big open paddocks that are now just on the tail end of being planted with the balance of the crop. So we're now in the first week of June and this crop will be ready by pretty much Christmas time, so 180 days. So far we've had really fantastic rains. It's not dry, we've got lots of water in the subsoil. There's lots of flies around, as you can see. I'm brushing them away. There's no wind at the moment, absolutely crystal clear blue skies, so it's fantastic weather. It's fantastic weather to be finishing off the harvest. So the plan here is to be able to step you through just what's going on the farm. We're going to show you some of the machinery. We're going to go and have a look at some lupin crops and give you a bit of an update about how things are looking. So I hope you enjoy it. Well, I'm in the middle of a paddock. So what I'm about to show you is one of the biggest seeding units in the world, probably available. The paddock that I'm in is about 800 hectares or 1,500 acres in the paddock. This was planted to lupins last year, so it's got lots of nitrogen, lots of really good soil carbon activity going on. And we've got absolutely perfect conditions. So our seeding rigs are 72 feet wide. They plant at around about 40 acres or 20 hectares per hour each. The tractors are around about 700 horsepower, so that's a lot of horsepower. And they're worth, in Australian dollars, they're worth about probably somewhere between 1.6 and 1.7 million dollars each unit. So I'm going to turn around and fairly soon you'll be able to see that unit in the background. I hope to be able to get some close-up shots to it. It's full GPS controlled, and it's auto steer, so the drivers actually don't touch the steering wheel. They turn the corner, it's all pre-mapped, so there are no in-paddock decisions to be made. It's variable seed application, which is collecting data from even last harvest about where the good crops were and the poorer crops, and they're putting on extra fertiliser or less fertiliser together with liquid nitrogen, which supplements the organic nitrogen that's in the soil from last year's lupin crop. So here we go, I'll switch this off and flick over and try and get some close shots for you. Hope you enjoy it. Just before it gets too noisy, I just thought that I'd show you this one front on. So you can see it's a track machine. So what that does, that reduces soil compaction, but also reduces the slippage and the efficiency of fuel use. These are knife points, so it's really all about precision agriculture. So this big trailer on the back here, that's a 3-compartment grain trailer, and the tank on the very front is liquid nitrogen. So this will automatically turn the corner and then it'll start its next run. It's accurate to plus or minus 2 centimetres, so that's pretty accurate GPS control. You can see the type of furrow that it leaves after it's planted. So it's absolutely arrow straight. Again, all GPS controlled. So it's depth controlled, so it's perfectly positioning the seed. And the furrows are what they call water harvesting technology, so that what rain does come falls into the furrow and it maximises the amount of water use the crop can take. Well, what better way to finish the day off than be crouched down in a paddock of our beautiful little lupins. And you can see them in the background. They've just barely come up. They emerged probably 2 weeks ago, and there's lots of soil moisture down there, so they're away and running. And in 180 days' time, they'll be on your plate. So the fantastic role that lupins plays in the overall farming system in Western Australia is not only do they produce heaps and heaps of organic nitrogen, being a legume, they have a taproot, so that produces lots and lots of soil carbon. They really dramatically help us reduce our weedicide and fungicide use because it is a true break crop. And of course, it's a fantastic food for our global population. So I really hope you enjoyed the summary today of where the crop is at, and here's a shot of our little baby lupins.